Hello guys, today I'm going to teach y'all 4 fills that y'all can play with the beat we learned a week ago in my previous video. And I'm going to try to link that video in the description box for y'all to watch if y'all haven't watched it yet. But yes, we're going to go straight into it. And please like and subscribe this video to support the channel. And we're going to go to what we're doing for today. So it's 4 fills that you can use with the beat that we learned last week. And just a quick reminder of what that beat was like. It was something like this. 3, 2, 1, go. So that's the beat we're working with. And today I'm gonna teach you 4 different fills that you can do with this beat. So the first one is right, 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 left, right, with the kick included. So it'd be something like this. So once again, I'm gonna do it a little bit slower. It's right, 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 left, with the kick included. So a little bit faster beat. So it's just 3 hits with my right hand, followed by a left hit with my left hand, and then my right hand and my kick at the same time. If you want to extend the fill, then the right hand after the left hand for this fill, you could do it on a tom. You could do it on the hi-hats even, or just again on the snare and restart the whole fill. But yes, that's how it would be. So once again, it'd be right, 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 left, right with the kick. So it'd be something like this, a little bit slow for y'all to get down. So it'd be something like this. So once again. So now we'll put that in the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a good fill to use. It's really gonna get that combination between your right and your left hand and your foot all working together. It's gonna help with that independence with your hands, with your feet. It's gonna help you work together with all those 3 limbs, and it's gonna help your drumming start to build up from just being able to play one beat to now being able to play this I'd say intermediate beginner fill. And another way you can do this fill is just with flams. So instead of doing the 3 right hand and then the left and then the right and the kick, you could do something like this. 3, 2, 1, 4. So what I did there is that instead of doing the 3 with the right hand, so instead of doing this, instead of doing that, now I'm doing 2 flams and then just doing right, left, right, and my kick. So this is the other variation of the original fill. So it'd be 2 flams, right, left, and then my right with the kick. So it'd be. So just a little bit slower again. And that's just how it is. 2 flams, right, left, and then my right hand in the kick. So a little bit fast now. And now we'll play that fill with the beat. 3, 2, 1. That's another fill that really helps you with involving your flams, because flams in worship music are very important, and you have to get exposed into them so that you can get the timing between both hands and your feet down. So this is a very good fill to learn and to put into practice with this basic beat, and trust me, after practicing these 4 fills for another week, and you'll just get a lot looser in your hands, a lot looser in your feet. You'll be able to play future beats that I teach you guys a whole lot easier. You'll have more creativity on how to manipulate your hands and use your hands to make beautiful and awesome fills. So here goes the second actually, sorry, fill that I'm gonna teach you on. This is one that I had mentioned on the previous video, and it's just right, left, and then your right hand with the kick. So it'd be something like this. So it's just right, left, and then your right hand with the kick. So in a fill, it sounds, and I mean in a beat, it sounds something like this. 4. That one's a whole lot easier, and you can do it in many different ways. You could do it in a tom, so it'd be something like this with the tom. It'd be something like that. You could do it with your first tom, with your second tom, with your last tom. Any tom, you could do it with the hi-hats. Maybe not it for this specific beat, but just to play around and mess with this fill, you could do. There's a lot of songs in Christian music today that use that 3-noted fill, or where they turn it into a beat. Like for example, the song "Glorious Day" by Passion. They use that in the chorus of the song. They play this beat, but it's really a fill. But they turn it into a beat, but they play it like this. And it's just the same principles, right, left, and then right with the kick. So yeah, that's the second fill. Third fill that you can do is just a shuffle with your left hand, so just kind of let that stick kind of bounce on the snare, and then just followed by right, left, and then right, the kick. So it'd be something like this. So it'd be. So a little bit slower. It's a lot easier to play when you're playing it on while you're playing the beat than it is to just do it just straight without any beat or anything. But it'd be something like this. It's just, so you just kind of signal that you're gonna do a fill by doing the shuffle with your left. So it's just like a. So now we're gonna play it while we're playing the beat. We're gonna see how that sounds. 3, 2. So once again. So it's just small. So it just left, right, left, and then cymbal. This one is maybe the hardest one out of all these 4. But it is for sure one that in my opinion, you should really get down, because those shuffles, your hand letting that stick bounce on either a tom, a snare, a cymbal, or even the hi-hat, those are techniques that in worship music you have to get down, you have to control very well. You need to be able to manipulate how the stick bounces on these surfaces to make certain timings for worship songs, or even fills or beats sound better, like ghost notes and all that stuff, that you need to learn how to control that bounce on those surfaces, and this fill would be great for it. So one more time, I'm going to play the beat with the fill that we just talked about, but now in a faster tempo. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. So one more time, because again, this is maybe the harder beat to the harder fill to learn, but we'll go one more time. And now the final fill that I want to teach y'all is very, very easy. It's just maybe for the beginners that have never played the drums. Maybe it's gonna be hard for y'all guys, because this involves single-handedly playing double notes, which would be just going or with your left. And that can be hard when you're first learning, but just a quick tip, but I'm gonna do a video on that, on ways to get your hands warmed up and loosen, and techniques with the hands for single notes. Just I'd say just practice doing exercises like that, you know, hitting the hi-hat just one-handedly for a minute straight, and then moving on to your left hand for a minute straight, and just practicing that every single day, and your hands are going to start to get better at playing single notes, and then eventually start doing the double stroke, which just would be something like this. And that is a great exercise to work with those double notes with a single hand. So now back to the fill that I was going to teach y'all. So this just consists, like I said, of 2 hits with the left, and then just finishing with the right and the kick. So it'd be something like this. And as you see, it's left, and then my right with my kick. So it'd be. So it's left, right with my kick. Or if you want it a little bit maybe less uncomfortable, if you're not comfortable playing with your hands crossed, and maybe you like to play, or you feel more comfortable playing with your hands open, then you could do something like this. So it would just be that same pattern, 2 hits with one hand and 1 hit with the other, but it'd be opposite. So this time it'd be right, left. So it'd be something like this. So all that changes there is that instead of hitting 2 notes with your left, you're now going to hit 2 notes with your right hand and 1 with your left. So it'd be 2 with your right, 1 with your left, with the kick involved. So one more time, it'd just be. And once you have all of these 4 fills, or even the variations of them down, you could go endlessly with this beat, and then endlessly with these 4 different fills. You could even come up with different ways to orchestrate these, or even mix them and make something new out of them. But it's awesome what you can do with just this basic beat and these 4 different fills that I've taught y'all guys. And I'm just gonna give a playthrough of some different ways you could play these fills and this beat all together, and hopefully y'all enjoy it, and see y'all on the next one. Thank y'all guys for watching.